All right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You've arrived at the Left Action House Show. It's a great day. It's a Warsaken Wednesday. That's right. We're going to play some Blitz later in the show. It's going to get wild around here. You guys are doing the right thing by hitting your exclamation point plays. Jump right in there. We will start the show quite soon. Yo, Mr. Viss. Yo, to you all. Do the right thing. Join in the old grubfish by hitting exclamation point play to get the show started. I like to start the show off with a flaming hot pile of grubfish. I'd like to show start soon. For the greatest show in the history of entertainment, you've arrived at the Left Action House Show. My name is Mr. Left House. Today's a wonderful Warsaken Wednesday. That's right. We're doing it. We're doing it well. How's everybody doing today on this hump day, this Wednesday? Middle of the week. middle of the metaverse week. God damn it. Have you not heard that word metaverse in a long time? Seems like people don't use that word anymore. It's almost like the C word, you know? Anyway, we were talking about a little Warsaken. We were talking about a little grubfish. We were talking about a little news. We will be talking about a little news. We will be talking all that fun shite stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is up? Alan Robles? Alan Robles. I love that name. Slayer in the house. Slayer in the house. Pennybags Jr. Royale with cheese. Good to see you. Good to see you. Love the emojis, man. God damn. Musical lightning. Boom Shankar's here for business. He's ready for the eye plays. Tissues ready for the eye plays. The Joker 69, 96. That's my dyslexic guys playing tricks on me there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Join on in here to the big grub-a-dub-dub. 3 grubs in a tub. We'll do what we've been doing around here as of late. Traditionally, we start the first round of grub fish off with the prize of a mystery box, courtesy of the Online Inn. So you never know what's inside a mystery box until you open it. You gotta crack it open to see what's inside. All right, I see loads of you coming on in hot here with the dirty eye plays. What happened? Did we just get a little raid or something? Are you guys all Legionnaires? Ready to rock and sock 'em robots with a little bit of the grub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub fish? Whew, 16 million people have entered into this round of grubfish. Somehow, my StreamYards is telling me that only 2 million people are watching the show. Their numbers are way off the charts. Anyway, I'm going to stop yammering and we'll get this first gamified game going on here. We'll get the first round in and done and won, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that empty-handed, empty-eared. We're going into that Doom Games, a little bit of music, and a little bit of style. Good luck, y'all. Good luck. 1 grub will win, and that will be the last grub stand. You got to swim through the square that is least populated to stay alive. The game is on. Do what you got to do. A, B, C for D. Dollar cost average, boy. You got to do what you got to do to win the game of life. Gifty links coming your way. So if you win, make sure to check your whisper. Make sure you're here if you win, or else I will pass the prize on down the line to the next loyal customer, loyal contestant that is here with their eyes and ears on the board. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see how I'm saying? You got to be present to collect a prize. That's right. Transaction successful. There is the gifting link. I'm ready. All right. Very good. Lots of drugs left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. So you guys are grubbing on the collecting a couple of news stories. A couple of them. Grabbing headlines right now. We'll see if they're any good. Once you crack them open, you never know. Swim, get out of sea, quick. Too late. Alright, we'll check that out now. One more. 3 more grubbers left. my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, I had no idea what had just happened while I was collecting news stories, but Mr. Slater has pulled it off. He's won it. He's taking himself to the victory circle. And looks like he's getting smashed right now. Oh my God, I got to open up the damn channel. I didn't realize I hadn't done that already. All right, Slayer, where are you? There you are, you. You know what to do in about a few seconds here once that little purple whisper shows up. There you are, you. You know what to do in about Hey, shut up, Mr. Left House. I done it. All right, I did it. I sent it. I slid it right into your whisper M's, your D whisper M's. All right, there in the whisper there, Slayer. So you got it. Congratulations. You are the first winner here on today's episode of the Left Action House Show. You just won yourself a mystery box courtesy of the Online Inn. The Online Inn, one of the great projects in the space, doing a lot to help many artists on the Wax blockchain. All right, so I did it. I opened the board again. Crittercraft is live and ready for you to jump on in there, to swim there, to get ready to win there. That's the only way you can do it. It's by hitting I play, and you'll magically show up in the Crittercraft contestants list. This is true. All right, where are we in the world? Okay, well, we talked about it yesterday. We were looking at it. I thought I was going to give you guys answers, but they didn't come. It was about the artist versus Hermes. The artist versus Hermes. The artist that took the Hermes handbags and made a bunch of NFTs out of them, made millions. And then they went to court and they battled it out, and the artist lost. Hermes just won the deal here. And so I think the artist has got to pay over the millions or something. Who knows what's going to happen? But finally, we have the results are in, and one for the big conglomerate fashion company and 0 for the artist. I don't know how I feel about that. How to flip NFTs and maximize your profits. Okay. Understanding the market, acquiring NFTs, storing and protecting NFTs, recommendations for NFT wallets and storage solutions. Best practices for protecting NFTs against losses. Flipping NFTs. Okay, that's the little breakdown of what's in here. This article to read. If anybody is like had this on their mind, they're like, you know what? I want to be able to flip those NFTs, those blue chips, those mid chips, those dip chips. Maybe you need a little guide here. So I don't know. I might take a look at this later. I like to flip things sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't, depending on how scared I feel. But yeah, man. That's what's going on out there. People are getting ready for the next bowl or the mid bowl. NFL Rivals game adds QBs Hurts Mahomes to NFT lineup ahead of Super Bowl. Web3 gaming studio Mythical Games is capitalizing on the rivalry between Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs by rolling out 22 new NFTs of players from the football teams in time for the championship games. Wow. There it is, guys. Football. Concussions in the metaverse. There you have it. There he goes. All right, let's just get right back over the Crittercraft board, see what's going on. Seems like only 8 million of you guys have entered into this round of Crittercraft. If ever anybody's waiting on the sidelines right now to get on in there to win there to get another prize in their wallet, NFT style, this is your time to enter in and win if you want. It's up to you. It's your life. It is your life. Da, 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 da. Okay. You guys entering in? Good. Keep entering in. Uh-oh, this just in. I just got a flashing news story just flying in real quick. I don't know anything about Craig Wright lost Craig Wright lost his Bitcoin copyright claim in UK court. The self-proclaimed author of the Bitcoin white paper claims Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash violate his intellectual property rights. This guy thinks he's Satoshi, huh? Is that the deal? The file format of the Bitcoin blockchain can't be protected by copyright, a UK judge has found, ruling against self-proclaimed inventor Craig Wright. Wright, who says he wrote the 2008 Bitcoin white paper under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, has sought to argue he should be able to block the operation of Bitcoin and the system that forked from it, Bitcoin Cash, because they breach his intellectual property rights. Wright Wright's claim was made against a host of defendants associated with Bitcoin, including several units of crypto exchange Coinbase. Wright claims the Bitcoin Satoshi Vision blockchain he created from another Bitcoin fork is the authentic blockchain behind the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. In a Tuesday ruling, Judge James Mellor said the file format of Bitcoin, the sequence of a header and list of transactions that together form a block, can't be treated like a literary work because Wright can't show how they were first recorded. A test known in copyright law as vaccination. I do not see any prospect of the law as currently stated and understood in the case law allowing copyright protection of subject matter which is not expressed or fixed anywhere, the judge said, ruling for the High Court of England and Wales. It remains the case that no relevant work has been identified containing contents which defines the structure of the Bitcoin file format. Although Wright and the two Wright associated investment companies making the claim had been given ample opportunity to do so, Mellor added. Claims concerning copyright of the 2008 white paper and whether Wright is really the author will be the subject of later rulings, the judge said. Last week, the UK Court of Appeal ruled that a claim by Wright's tulip trading against 16 Bitcoin developers should go to trial in London. In a case heard in Oslo last year, multiple witnesses offered forensic evidence that documents supplied by Wright supporting to back up his claim to be Nakamoto contains discrepancies, such as fonts that weren't available at the time. OMG, this dude is really trying to claim it. Claim the Satoshi throne. Whoa, how crazy is that, man? Thank you, Uncle Vis Nimrus, for sharing that story with us here. That's a good one. All right, Criticraft is back open, and if you want to enter in, you got to exclamation point play there in the Twitch chat, like the folks have been doing. Okay, you've done it. You won it. We're not gonna F around too much longer, so you better get yourself in there, because the ducks are about to be fed, and that means the game is going to start here any minute now. Yes, we feed them ducks. I wish you all good lucks. There's 20 contestants, but only one of them can win. It's that hard life. It's that hard grubfish life. Yes, grub it up. Swim around. You can even blow up if you want to be a clown. Grubfish for you. If you play grubfish, then you gotta go to grub school. You're gonna win a rabbit hole hard drive pack. If you win, inside is a one of 20 scenes, clips, if you will, from the feature film Rabbit Hole, released here on the Wax blockchain by way of the Movie City Cinema. Get yourself a Rabbit Hole Film Club pass to get inside the Rabbit Hole here and watch that movie and earn some action tokens while you're watching the feature film. Or if you're lucky enough, you might pull the magic mysterious hard drive right out of this rabbit hole hard drive pack, and you will win yourself one of those rabbit hole film club passes. Get you inside the rabbit hole theater, start watching the movie, the greatest movie in the history of movies. That's right. Or if you just collect one of the scenes from the movie, enjoy the scene, watch it, laugh, tickle yourself while you watch it, and then take it over to the Wax Style Left House Farms and stake the hell out of that scene for some action token, I believe it is. That's right. Them's the rules. That's the way to utilize this utility-based, filled and fun NFT coming to you from the Rabbit Hole Collection from Left House. Amazing. Transaction successful. I am waiting for that Gifty link to pop up so I can give it to the winner, who happens to be, drum roll please, Alucard. Alucard. Okay, Wax Blockchain, catch up. There it is. Thank goodness. I was getting nervous. Well, Alucard, congratulations. And I believe, yes. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a first-time winner, long time. Maybe this is your first time here. But welcome, Alucard. It's your first win. You deserve a goddamn round of applause. If it is your first time here, man, give us a follow. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. PST to about 3 o'clock PST. And, we play the games. We give away the stuff. We have guests. We tell jokes. I've never farted on air, but I'm not against the idea of doing it. If I feel one coming on, I might let it fly. So welcome, and congratulations on your big victory there. Wicked. I might as well just go ahead and open up that Crittercraft board. Once again, it's on. Once again, it is on. While you guys are hitting exclamation point play, I want to see it happen. I want to see you exclamation point play your way to victory. You're welcome. You're welcome. There you go, Gribnig. Follow his lead. Alucard's back in. The champion is back in to the pot. Oh, that's an Alucardi. Oh no, that's you. Oh man, the odds are playing tricks on me. All right, while you guys are jumping in here, why don't we look at a couple of things that are out there? Linktree from Faded Monsuda. That just he's put this together to show you everything you need to know about the Faded Monsuda card collection, all the different staking pools for the different series, all the information, everything you basically need to know. A one-stop shop for your Faded Monsuda information and all that hoopla. Faded Monsuda is one of the... Oh, yeah, pull my pants up. Excuse me. All right, yeah, Faded Monsuda is a weed-based inspired card game, and we love them. You love them. Check out their Linktree. It's badass. What is coming from the house on the left? That's us, Left House. The Cinema House fungible token drop is coming in just a short 5 days, 23 hours, 53 minutes, and 35 seconds. So set your dials. Going for a healthy 5 wax, you can get this little beautiful Cinema House here, and you will be airdropped some house tokens. This is the fourth fungible house token drop that we have done. So some of you have collected some of the other houses out there. There's the coffee house one, the little suds coming down, coffee suds. There's the weed house, the smoke, and there's the other clubs. There's one more of these houses coming. There's be 5. Collect all 5. Magic turns it into a snake head. Something like that is going to happen magically. So I will share this old linky with you guys so you can put it on your calendars or tattoo it to your peen. I don't know. Oh man, you guys, it ended. The Prometheans.xyz game that was going on for several months. The way this game worked, there was a 15-minute timer that was counting down, and it would reset every time somebody would mint a monk. And if nobody minted and the time ran out, the game would end. It went on for 84 days or something like that, I think it was. A very long time. 84 days. And it just ended this sometime in the last 24 hours. And the way it was is if it was like the closer the clock was to ending, the higher the rarity NFT was. I thought it was cool. It was fun. We were watching it every day. It's over. I'm going to take it off the board now. It's gone. Bada boom, bada bing. The 1111 project. This is my piece that's in the pyramid. It's like the second round. I'm in. You can bid on this thing here. I'll share the link here. It's a couple days, 2 days, 21 hours left on this thing here. This is, mixed in with the UPX world. Upland is in the house, and you'll be able to like move these art pieces over on into the Upland metaverse if you burn them and stuff. There's all sorts of fun things you can do. Speaking of the Upland, real quick, this new dealio came out. If you're an Uplander, you can now edit your 3D avatar. So I did it. I put one together here. That's me. I mean, my hair's getting a little wild and long like that, so maybe it's kind of like that. It'll get bigger, and if I let the beard grow out, it could be how I look like that a little bit, So rock and roll, man. So I don't know. Have anybody made your Upland avatar? Niche, have you got you done it? I want to see your dude. I want to see your guy. Or did I see it on the old inner Twitter webs? I was looking at some people's earlier today. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yes, yes, yes. Bihorat or Kazaka, you're doing the right thing, man. You're doing the right thing because the grub fish is real and it's raw and it's wide open, and it's available for more exclamation point plays. So jump right on in there if you want to do a swim there. I set mine and you go, nice one. Nice one. I went to that website, the Ready Player Me is the website that builds that avatar, and I noticed there's bunch of other metaverses that you'll be able to slide your dude into, your Ready Player Me dude into. I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm like, okay, even like some of the other ones that I'm dabbling in a little bit, like the Nemesis world. So I can wear the same dude into that world, and that world. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we're about 30 minutes away from being joined by Mr. Coleman from Warsaken, and we will get our Warsaken in on. We'll jump on in there. We'll play some Warsaken BLITZ battles. They're battles, man. Battle Cat. And what else is going on here? I mean, lots. I've got a drop coming, a stealth mint drop coming on the Ethereum blockchain here within the next blink of the hours. I was thinking maybe I would try to get it and ready and drop it for this show, but then I just freaking ran out of time. So maybe look for it in the next 24 hours. Some information, some linkies, something will come out. But oh my goodness, if you're like into the Pepe stuff, you might want to mark calendars for this one. This one is yummy, and it's going to do something. It's going to do something. You'll be able to do something with it. You'll see what I mean. If you follow me down, down. Just keep following me down. Trust me, just follow me. Let me be your leader. I want to be your cult of personality. Look in my eyes. All right, let's play some fishing games with the grubs. Probably need a little bit of the music though to make this go for me. All right, here we are, jumping back into the blades of doom. Go. Good luck to you all. Swim to the square that is the most least populated to win the next glorious prize here on the prize list, which is. Let me check it out. Let's do a doubler. We're gonna go a mystery box 13, courtesy of the online in, and as well, we're gonna throw in a rare pin from NFTopia. NFTopia, the number 1 happened on January 20th through the 22nd. It's like a metaverse convention deal where you go in as an avatar and you see all these other collections, and they have little booths and little videos and little things you can win, and people you can meet, greet, slap babies' butts, kiss hands, shake presidents' throats. You can do it all at these fantastic events. So that's what it is. You'll win an NFT. Oh yeah, rare pin as well. Mystery box 13. Courtesy of the online. Now, the winner is Blade game. The Blades of Glory. Good luck. Swim there to win there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Gas prices. Oh, the gas prices. Look at there's the old bell. Oh yes, grubbies. Oh my God, we just took out 4 and with 1 blade. Now we're down to 3. That's insane. That's what I call insane. All right, grubs, what are you gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who is it going to be? Will it be the funny man, the Joker? Will it be the Buzz King? Or will it be the Greebnick? I don't know. I didn't really have a sound for you, Greeb. So I just went with the weird bird there. Or will it be the Buzz King? Or will it be the Greebnick? Which one will win? It's Greeb, swim, buddy, swim. Just avoided the blade there very well. Who will it be? The Buzz King? Or will it be the Greebnick? I don't have a sound for you, man. Oh no, it looks like we have our winner, and that winner is, oh no! The game is still alive. Greeb swims away from the blade. Classic. All right, let's see. This game will never end. The longest game in the history of Blades of Steel is happening right now, folks. Call your wives, call your children, tell them to turn on their YouTubes, their Twitches, so they can see the greatest game in the history of Grubfish going down right now. I'm glad this is being recorded so that we can show our grandkids in the future. Look at that Grebe swimming away from the knife like he knew it was coming up and moving that way. He's really in control of his grub. So is the Buzz King. These guys don't F around. They're serious when it comes to, oh, and Grebe is on the hook. That blade has been hunting Grebe like it's been going out of style. Oh! Oh no! What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Buzz King took it. Congratulations to Buzz King. What a game that was. That went down to the wire. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, wow, a grub masturbation more than a marathon, but I'll go with marathon as well. Oh, right. Buzz King, check. Your whisper now, sir. You've got it. That was a great game. I got into that one. Easy to call that game. Thank you guys for playing your hearts out. You guys, you know about the alluvium, right? It's a big game over there on the Ethereum side. I mean, there's like, you know, they're considered like the gonna be they're a big cheese game, right? And they're the blue chips. Well, starting on the March 7th, get ready to make your own customizable Illuvatars as Immutable X's premier sci-fi adventure title releases a new NFT experience. I do believe these are going for a whopping 0.06 is where they are going to be starting off at. So depending on where the price of Ethereum is, it could be like upwards of a couple $100, something like that. I don't know where it's at right now per se. Illuvium, the sci-fi open world auto battler and city builder game on IMX, has announced the launch of their customizable Illuvatars NFT collection on March 7th in partnership with Immutable X, Binance, and Chainlink. These Illuvatars take center stage in Illuvium Beyond, a new aspect of the Illuvium experience, which sees players compete to collect the most powerful Illuvatar NFTs, unlocking additional utility in the future. There you go. I want one. I wouldn't mind having one. Trailer. We got time for a trailer? Let's do a trailer. It's been a minute since we've seen some new fresh meat. Fresh meat, Bill. Fresh Illuvium trailer meat. Okay. In a world where Illuvatars roam the world, big trees cast great shadows over the land. One Illuvatar will have to save the day by swimming through a swamp full of snakes and spiders. But at nighttime, that swamp looks sexy as the blue lights from the blue lagoon start to glimmer and dance on the naked Illuvatar's bodies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your fantasy. Hell yeah. What is happening? did the trailer life. Criticraft is open. If you guys want to jump in right now, you can with an exclamation point play. We'll get you there on the list. But yeah, man, if you don't know about Alluvium, man, now you know. Check it out. It's pretty boss. Yeah. We've had our eyes on them for a long time, to look at them for a long time. What is coming out? What's happening? What is happening, you guys? What's happening in the wax blockchain? What's coming out this week? Let's take a quick little look while you guys are exclamation point playing in there. Ooh, today we had Errata Quest drop. They are back with more Honor and Glory packs. Pixel Tycoons released their Curious Collector game keys. Nice. And then tomorrow we got Deep Mine. Hold another Deep Mine Day. All right, Deep Mine Day tomorrow, you guys, on Thursdays. Taco and the Crypto Monkeys coming in for a hot and hard, juicy collaboration. I like it. I like it. Pixel Tycoons coming out with another drop. Friendship Cookies and Land Parcels happening on Thursday. A lot going on in the Pixel Tycoons world. Waxel World release their third chunk of lore. Well, well, well. Zombie Coin and Mining Architect collaboration happening on Thursday as well. Consumer Break return with a set of promo packs on Friday. Saturday, the Adventures Guild kicks off the Festival of Alenia event. Oh, what the hell's that about? There's a whole festival of Alenia happening. Future Relics, Cat Stickers, Tales of the Crypto. Hell's bells. There's some of this stuff going on out there in the space. That's some of the projects happening right there. Yes, Criticraft is open. You got the right idea, Mr. Prince Paradox. Jump right on in there with your iPlays if you haven't already. We're getting closer to a visit from Mr. Coleman from Warsaken, and we'll start shaking and baking and making that Warsaken happen. Mr. Sensei Boraj in the house. Sensei Boraj, I was showing everybody your the Fata Monsudo link tree, which is right here. All the information you need to know in one place, right here on the link tree. If you just came in like Sensei did, here's the link to that. You find out where all the staking for all the cards, all the different series, all the information you need to know right here in one-stop shop place. Booyah! Criticraft is open there, Sensei. If you do feel like jumping in and playing around. Ah, the old linky tree. Gotta love me a link tree. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Oh, here's something that I found this morning that I think might be kind of interesting. There's a mint going on I stumbled into. Actually, the mint.fun project is where I've been perusing and carousing for many free NFTs, and I stumbled across the Zen Academy student IDs. That's what they're minting out as we're speaking right now. 1,769% of these are unique. I mean, because you can only mint one. So, but that's how many have been minted. And then I was like, what is that? What is this all about? So then I clicked on the old, I went down a little rabbit hole to find them. And then I found them, and it's like, all right, your Web3 home. Welcome to Zen Academy, your home in the metaverse. We have no roadmap. Instead, we have a mission to cultivate a community of excellent humans to empower them with the tools, opportunities, and network to excel in Web3 and beyond. There is a place for everyone at the Academy, whether you're just starting out, whether you're an artist, a dev, a project founder, or a self-professed Dixion. We're here for you. And yeah, so the student IDs, that's what's up right now for a free mint. The student ID is your ticket into the Zen Academy community. They are free, soul bound, and customizable. That means you can't sell or trade these. They'll be, they'll be in your wallet there as an access key, basically. Recite the pledge and claim your ID right there. If you're already holding some of those things, they got like a blend to burn to get to, you know, another piece in the white papers here. But I'm kind of, you know, there's a lot of these things that have been coming out, and they seem to give different levels of security. I've got a couple of browser things. There's the Fire NFT that every time now I do something on Ethereum, whether I'm sending something, buying something, whatever, it shows me everything that's going in and out of my wallet. So there's like these, and I've got another one that does similar stuff like that too. So it's pretty cool. How do I get one? I'll share you the mint link here, Mr. Prince Paradox. All right. Here it is. Here's mint.fun link there to get to the minting. Let's see, where are we at right now with the gas hole prices? Oh, they've come down a little bit. It was up around 50. It's in the 30, but still a little bit expensive. I'd keep your eye on it. I don't think I think it is an open one. It doesn't seem, I don't think there's a ceiling on this. So this is probably just by time, you know, like once it closes, they're probably done giving these out. But yeah, I think maybe later in the evening time, I don't know what part of the world, maybe it's the morning for you, but look for a time when the gas is dipped down to do that. And that is part of the reason why I didn't do my stealth mint for my real fake rare Pepenis NFT that's coming out in the next 24 hours. So look for it. It's going to be, it has the ability to morph and change and explode in your face. So get ready for some action. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sirs and sirs and babies. Okie dokie. Yes, you've got the right idea, you guys. It's still open. You can join in the great crap right now. Join into the fun, the fury. We got 10 minutes till we will start getting into the old Warsaken, which, you know, I'll play you guys. But wait 1 second before we do that. Okay, all right, you guys are jumping in there. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-poop. Boopy-doop-boo. 31 million people have entered into this round of critter crap. I like it. I like it. You guys are looking pretty. Slick and pretty. Slick and pretty. That's what they used to call me in high school. Yes. All right. Let's play the game. I think we're ready. You guys all in there? You're all in there. I don't really feel comfortable playing grub games today without a little bit of music in the background. Just a little bit of music. Doomblade. Play some games. Gotta stay alive. Swim to the square that's the most least populated. If you want to make it to the end. King of the mountain, king of the grubs, that's who you are. If you want to be a star, you gotta win. And take the NFTS. All right, I'm gonna make it a little bit. Boost it up. Make it a twofer. Let's go mystery box, courtesy of the online in. Let's go the rabbit hole hard drive game pack, which has either a mystery hard drive winning ticket inside that will get you into the film club, the rabbit hole film club pack, or you'll find one of 20 tickets from the movie Rabbit Hole. Watch the scene, enjoy it, tickle yourself with it, and then go over to Waxbow, find the Left House farm, stake that NFT in the farm to earn a little bit. Okay. Word is full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, grub left. Oh, we're going to be the winner. This is your time. You got the luck on your side. Oh, yo. Down to 2. Jungle Banana 1 penny bag. Good luck to you too. Who's it gonna be? Anybody taking side bets for NFT? Oh, I like that. One broke this way, one broke that way. Oh, then that one broke that way, one broke that way. Uh-oh. When it gets down to do, it seems like the lights come on, folks. Everybody comes alive. There's 6 cents. These 2 guys rolling against each other like it's a tennis match or something. Or a boxing match is better than this. Oh boy. Yes. Oh no. Oh, photo finish. I do believe that it was Jungle. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Congratulations there, Jungle Banana. Close one there right at the end, man. All right, let me hook it up. Do yourself a favor, Mr. Jungle Banana. My man, check your Whisper, your Gifty link, your mystery box, and your rabbit hole hard drive pack have been delivered to you. Maybe you won the mystery hard drive, the mysterious hard drive. If you did, man, you're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. Very, very, very lucky man. Yep. Okay. Boom. Accept that Gifty link if you like. Well. Alrighty. Let's see, where are we at in life? Oh, lovely. We should be joined here by Mr. Coleman very soon here. I'm going to just try. Let's see if we can run one more game real quick before we go Warsaken on our heads. War, what is it good for? Yeah, jump right in there with the exclamation point. Please jump in. We're going to do a quick one. We're going to do a quick one. We'll do a quick grub. A quick grub. Let's do it for something rando. Something rando one. Okay. Oh wow, what's this? Wow, okay. Well, okay. I'm just going to throw a couple rando things in here real quick, and I won't tell you what they are. You'll just have to. They're all going to be random. This is like a strange rando pack. 3, 4, 5 NFTs. Some of them are packed. Some of them are NFTs. Some of them are random. Some of them might have a little bit of value. Some of them might. I don't know. I do know a little bit, but I don't know everything. And you know, they'll just wait 10 minutes and the weather changes. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's play the game then real quick. Grubfish coming in hard and hot, dirty and often. Let's go. You guys are swimming there. Somebody can explode. Somebody can dodge. Somebody can moon, or you all can moon at the same time. Everybody hit I resize. Everyone should resize if you can. I want to see a lot of resizing now. I want to see you resize. Oh, nice. Nice. A nice resize from Mr. Coleman there. Love it. Love it. Good work. Very cool. The last grub before we get into the Warsaken, you guys. So good lucks. Good lucks to you. Yes, indeed. He has arrived, guys. Coleman's in the house. How are you, bud?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mr. House?
Good. Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been it's been probably a month since we sat down together.
Was it? Yeah. Was it last year? Have I seen you this year?
I don't think I've seen you this year. No, I don't think so. I've seen you. You haven't seen me. How about that?
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Because
Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, you too. It looks like you're still feeling the Christmas spirit.
I'm not giving it up until the weather doesn't allow me to. I won't, nice. Got the Santa sweater on, the Santa hat,
We got some survivors. Like this. We got some survivors out in the grubbing right now. Like these two.
Yeah.
There we go. It's down. It's done. Whoa, that was a photo finish.
It was. And I can't tell who won that one yet. The last 3 matches have been like crazy. Like they know, like I think people are getting good at grubfish, which didn't know that was a thing.
They've been practicing. That's good. Shout out to the Legion. Shout out to the Left Action fans. Good to see everybody. What is up, Asteroid Eater 311? I got a quick question. I got to ask Barrow Hill where the name comes from. Are you a fan of The Name of the Wind? Is that from a book? We'll give them a second. Give them a second to talk.
Yeah.
Chat up.
Oh, and our winner is Pio Treku 11. First time here, winning on the show. Congratulations. Check your whisper. If you're new, give us a follow. We do this every Monday through Friday. We're here all the time doing this, giving away the NFTs. So welcome.
All right. Barrow Hill, talk to us. What's the origin of the name?
Yeah, I often wondered where that name came from too. Strangely.
Happy Warsaken Wednesday, everybody. Yeah, good to see everybody here. Prince Paradox, thanks for the nice words. It's so good to be here. It's been too long. That's how long it's been.
Too long indeed. Yeah. Did you have good holidays and all that stuff at the end of the year?
I did. Yeah. It's always a little crazy in our house. I'm a firefighter. My wife's a nurse. Our schedules are crazy, but it ended up being really nice. I took some time off from being online for a week after Christmas and went to Arizona, visited a bunch of family, had a great time with my son down there. My daughter and my wife couldn't make it, but yeah, really relaxing, really good time. It was cool. Good time. How about you?
Yeah, I don't even remember it now at this point. It was pretty mellow, I think. It was not like big events and family and all that stuff. It was just kind of like chilling, just being quiet.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Angus McGust and Nathaka. Hello to you guys.
And so how about the whole Warsaken team? Is everybody refreshed, energized? Are you guys back in the swing of things and as the year's begun?
Not only are we refreshed and energized, but one of the notes I was going to give everybody, I don't know if anybody's heard this, we got a new dev on board. No details about this person yet, but someone else to hop in, help us work on the changes we're planning on making to BLITZ.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Deck building, which is a big one, automatic deck building, stuff like that, and then standard. So someone who will be working behind the scenes, you probably won't see a lot of. I don't know, maybe this person will show their face. Oops, I spilled some details right there. But so that's exciting. So we are growing in numbers. We've always been looking out for good developers. We have pretty high standards about who we're working with, what kind of history they have. Are they going, once we get them in and get them up to speed, are they going to be around for a while? Do they have the skills, the chops to do what we need them to do? And then the standards of quality that we demand. And then also um, is it a good fit for the team? Someone that can work with the other developers. So yeah, we've had our eyes out open for a while. We have a few developers. Dan is the famous one. He's the one who's on the team. Everybody knows who he is. But we have a few other guys working behind the scene, and now we're adding a female presence to the team, which is exciting. So it should help us speed up and move faster with some of our goals.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's more team members, please.
Yeah, right.
Cool. Yeah.
If we basement Dan, if we had more people lined up, then we could move even faster. But it's got to be the right person.
Yes, indeed. Very cool.
It looks like we did receive an answer to what we were wondering. So Barrow Hill.
Oh, he did?
President knows what I'm talking about. He wants to know if Barrow Hill came from Pat Rothfuss' Name of the Wind book. And it sounds like, no, it's not. It's a place that he wants to go to if he had money. I'm assuming he's a he. So there we go. We don't have to wonder anymore. Razzle, I will tell you, you got time for story time, Mr. House?
Yeah.
So I'm an author. I've gone to conventions all over the United States, and I went to Worldcon in Reno, which is the World Fantasy Convention. And we ran into Patrick Rothfuss in the hallway, and he had posted on his blog. He had put a map up. I'll be at Worldcon. I know Reno. Don't stay in this area. Kind of red circled an area where you should avoid staying. Where your hotel. And me and my friends had stayed there. My buddy who was there with me was flying in from Texas. I was driving in from Utah. So he had a brand new car. I actually drove his brand new car from Texas to Reno. Picked him up at the airport. We drove like 5 miles, parked it at the hotel. We come out the next morning, the car is gone. We checked every level. We checked every spot, just completely gone. And I realized that I'd given my buddy one key, but there was still a key fob in the dash. So his brand new car that he had driven a total of 5 miles had been stolen. After
you drove it to Reno?
Yeah. So we're stuck in Reno, because I was gonna go on book tour and drive through Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I had stops lined up at different places, appearances and all that. All my books are gone. They were in the trunk. And we run into Pat Rothfuss in the hallway, and we're like, "Hey, you're Pat Rothfuss. Great to meet you. You told us not to stay in the certain area in a hotel, and we did, and we'd get murdered if we did." And he says to us, "Did you get murdered?" And we're like, "No, but our car got stolen." He's like, "Probably a fair trade." So yeah, he was just rolled with it, and really cool guy, totally down to earth. One of the biggest fantasy authors out there at the time. He hasn't published anything in 12 years pretty much, but so everybody's mad at him. But it's cool to meet our hero and then just be able to banter with him like that. And then insane. The end of the story, we got a call from someone who's like, "Hey, your car got stolen." It was actually, I ran into a guy who stole it. He tried to sell it to me. I told him just to give it up. So here's where it's parked. And so we jump in a taxi and we're booking it down there from the convention down to, this area where it's parked. And we're like, run red lights, go against one-way streets. And the taxi driver was totally into it. He's like, it was like he had the siren on, the red light on top of his car. He's flying down the street, ignoring any and all traffic laws. And we get there and it's a medical center. And he told us it would be at the parking garage there. And there's 3 different parking garages and there's 3 of us, me and my 2 buddies.
Yeah.
And so we're like, what do we do? Do we split up and hope we don't get murdered, or do we just stick together? So we decided to split up. We went, level by level, and luckily we found the car, the keys were in it, everything, the books were in it. It was in pretty good condition, had a minor ding on it or something, but overall a good ending to the story. And none of us got murdered, not from staying in that hotel and not when trying to recover the car. So it ended up okay. Man,
what genres do you write? We got a question coming in here.
Oh, what genres? Yeah, I write fantasy and urban fantasy. So yeah, you can find me Daniel Coleman. Actually, Daniel's my first name. Everybody calls me Coleman. So find it on Amazon. I've got a couple series that are not finished yet. I need to jump in and finish my series so people can have a good resolution. But
yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I want to read one of your books. That's so cool you're doing. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, he's not.
Whoa.
Okay. Frazzle's not a big Pat Rothfuss fan. Okay. No, that's all right. I won't hate. He's one of my favorites, but I am mad because he won't finish his dang trilogy. But anyway, we're not here to talk about books. We're not here to talk about writing.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good to hear this stuff. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here to blitz it up.
Blitz it up.
Yeah. So we like we've been doing like a queue lately. So it was sort of going with like however many booster packs I would have. I would say kind of like the first people in with their codes. That's the first 5 in. If we want to do it that way, well, send me a code if you want to play me. How about that?
That's a great way to do it. I'm going to chat with the audience. I'm going to do some commentating on the game. Yeah. You got some boost. Yeah, I sent over half a dozen booster packs. Are you still playing for the fam for the
fam? Yeah, I usually play for the fam. If we could do a giveaway for the Action Family Club card carrying members at the end. If I win, that's where that goes.
I love it. I love the stakes.
Yeah. All right.
One of the reasons you and I have always hit it off is, we're totally big into crypto, but we've got that creative side to us where you've been in filmmaking your whole life. I've been in writing and publishing for about 20 years now. And even though like we don't talk about it a lot and it doesn't, it's not the thing that's on the tip of our tongue, it's such an important part of who we are. And I think you and I connected really early on because of that past.
Yeah, no. And I can't believe that, I haven't read any of your stuff at this point, after all this time. So we got to definitely change that.
Yeah. And Frazzle was asking for more audiobooks. I agree. I love audiobooks. I listen for every book I read. I listen to about 25 audiobooks, probably. That's almost all I do is audiobooks now. And here's me not having very many audiobooks out there to the world. So I need to fix that. I need to practice what I preach.
Oh yeah. You've done them though. Did you read them yourself, or did you have like somebody do it? How does that work?
No, I went through Audible and got a narrator to read. The only one I think you'll find right now is Gifts and Consequences, which is not fantasy; it's contemporary fiction. And I think that's the only one you'll be able to find out there under my name on audiobook.
All right, so who am I playing here? It looks like Darkness Rising. That's the first code I saw here.
Here we go. Yeah. So we've been talking a lot about the changes to Blitz. We've been talking about it for a few weeks. We are close to getting that out with the mulligan, with the weather changes and weather cards and the limits on how many you can have. So that will be coming down the pipe. The team is just finishing up a few shiny details on that, and then you'll see a new version of Blitz coming out before too long on that.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a few kind of like updates and just like changes that are going to happen.
Yeah. And, some of the banners sometimes make it hard to see the card or whatever. Just usability like that is part of the update that they're working on.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Being able to get the information a little easier.
Yeah. But the Legion keeps growing. We're getting cards in new people's hands. People are still playing. There's a standard tournament going on right now, and they are in the quarterfinals. It's this quarterfinals? Yeah, no, semifinals. So there's 4 people left. Sevi is in there. Hun Alex is in there. Golfer is in there, and I knew I was going to forget one. I got to look it up because we can't leave him hanging.
Yeah. How long has that tournament been going for?
It's been going on for about a month, I want to say.
Wow.
I was about to say it, and Danny beat me to it. Our mods are amazing. Anytime anyone asks me a question or I'm looking something up, they have the answer before I do. It's War Never Changes, who's also Murdak. He's the other one in the finals. So someone's going to get a shiny new champion badge. 3 of those people were elites already. Sevi was the only one who wasn't, so he got the role now. And that's kind of we have different roles that are earned in different ways. It's not just a straight level based on the size of your collection. Elites are people who can teach any version of Warsaken and are willing to sit down and help people figure out, like take them to Tabletopia, sit down, play a game with them, teach them standard, teach them blitz. So yeah, we really appreciate our elites. We've got about 36 total people now who are at that level, who know the rules good enough to sit down. If they had their physical cards in front of them and no rule book, they could sit down across the table from you and teach you how to play.
Wow. Yeah. Amazing. We're coming a long way, folks.
We got a mill going on.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I've been trying to utilize all the cards, but I shied away from the mills there for a while, but then I got tired of getting milled myself. So
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to look at who you're playing, try and anticipate what kind of deck they're going to come at you with. Because if you've got a deck that's going to mill you, and then you throw a few building sets in your deck, that's a really good way to go and pick and choose. Because if you end up with 2 in your hand and then they mill a bunch of cards, there's a good chance the card you need is in the discard pile. So they're actually handing it to you rather than buried in the draw pile. It's right there waiting for you to go pick it. So yeah, buildings are the way to overcome Intel decks for anyone who's wondering about that strategy.
Okay. I think I learned a little something there myself. Mill! Solomon Milky. Love that name, Solomon Milky. Wow. Do I need to do something here? No, I'm waiting. Oh, no. It is me. Oh, no, it's not me. Am I? It is.
Yeah, I want to give another shout out to the Legion. Thanks for all the love. It's good to see you guys here again, or you guys and gals, I should say, and hang out with you guys, hang out with everybody again. It's been much too long.
So whatever happened with the car? Did you guys find the car?
Yeah, we did. So yeah, someone gave us a phone call. We zoomed over there in the taxi and we split up. And one of us, I don't even remember who it was. I think I came up on like the 5th level, like the top level, and there it was at the end of the aisle. So we got it back without any damage to it or anything, and continued.
Books were there?
What's that?
The books were there?
The books were there. Yeah, a couple hundred books in the trunk were still there. That was the first thing I checked.
Joyride, put it back. No problems at all.
So they broke into the car just looking for like electronics and stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, these dummies left a keep fob. I can steal the entire car." And then from what we could piece together from the dude who called us, he goes to a strip club and he talks to one of the bouncers and says, "Hey, I've got this car I stole. I want to sell it." And the guy's like, "You're an idiot. You don't want to get into that. You should just give it back. Ditch it somewhere. Let me know where it is." And so he did. Had a change of heart. Realized it's not as easy to offload a stolen car as he thought. So we lucked out.
Wow, amazing. Twisted little story there.
Yeah.
Oops. Come on back, Mr. Hand. Uh-huh.
Mama Muffin, I'm surprised you found your driver's license before you ordered a new one. Seems like you go to the DMV, get the new one coming, and then you get home and find the lost driver's license. That's how it usually goes.
Right. Yeah, after you got to do all the work first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did a similar drive just a few days ago. I'm actually sitting here in Austin, Texas. I did the Los Angeles to Austin drive by my brutal self. Oh my God, it changed me. It wasn't fun. But
did you go straight through? Did you stop anywhere?
I did. It took me, 3 days essentially. I did 2 overnights. I did like an 11-hour drive the first night, and then like maybe an 8 the second, and then like 5 on the final day.
What are you doing in Austin?
My mom lives here, so I've come to stay for the month and hang out with her and help her around a little bit. Awesome. For the month of Feb. Yeah, and also just kind of get out of my own environment for a second. You know what I mean? Like this old stomping grounds, so it's kind of fun to do that.
That trip
so stuck for years, the last few years, because of the pandemic and stuff. So I'm wanting to try to get out a little bit more this year.
That trip we took in the stolen car, actually, we ended up in Austin. That was our destination trip.
Oh, wow.
It's my first time to Texas. I loved it. I love Texas. Anyone from Texas in the audience, I'm wondering.
Yeah. I know. I got Uncle T. Davis from the NFT Gamer. He's here in town, so I need to.
Funny, I'm going on with him later today, so this will be my second interview from Austin today.
Yeah, that's right. Austin holding it down in the NFT sector.
It's been really good since the beginning of the year to see crypto recovering, prices of wax and ETH and Bitcoin and everything else rising again. We got projects that are picking up again. There's some promising new projects coming into the wax space. People innovating. Metaverse stuff is moving forward. We just had a big collab this week with RFox. They've got their vault going, which is they're selling apartments in their vault. And just kicking that off and making huge strides there. So it's awesome to see, especially in the wax space and wax related projects, things moving forward, prices increasing, people getting interested again, and hopefully it just keeps on growing.
Yeah, I like it. I've been feeling that way too. I've been feeling it, seeing it. Like I've been actually making more art pieces and like minting them to the Ethereum side, and it's like nice to see the gas prices kind of coming up again, which is a weird feeling because like in the past it was like, oh no, but like now it's like, oh thank God there's people here again, you know, like there's activity, there's something going on, you can feel. There's like when the gas prices are challenging on Ethereum, that usually means that, you know, it's overpopulated. So business is being done. Things are being sold and traded and swapped, and I love it.
Good point. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
Yeah. Yes. Scary. Some of those prices can be scary sometimes. But.
Yeah, the last time I did something on Ethereum, I was surprised how low they were. And I don't know how much of that has to do with the changes they're making. What is it? The merge, the purge, the surge.
I think there's definitely, you know, things that they did that did change their gas price, but not, you know, completely. It's not you know, fixed yet.
Right.
Like there's still updates and things that I think are coming, or, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's almost too much. It's just too much to pay attention to everything at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the point of all that, though, to cut back on.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that hurt.
Oh, yeah, it did.
We're down to zero territories.
5 more to yuck me with, too, I think. Hopefully you got nothing. Nope, you got something. All right, congratulations.
He's going to build, and he's going to draw 3 more force cards back into his hand. And yeah. Well played. Well played. That's one for the Legion. The Legion is 1-0 versus the Left family.
That's it. Okay. I'll get this gift link ready. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to hold on for a second there, but no. Yeah, that's the reality. Okay. Let me get you this linky here, and I'll drop it right into your Whisper. Oh, take your sweet time, Wax. There you go. All right. Congratulations. Who was that now? Who just beat me?
That was Darkness Rising.
Darkness Rising, that's right. All right, there you are. There you are. Check your Whisper, Mr. Darkness Rising. It's in there. Okay, let's see. I got to back up. Oh, I should have copied these to the side. Or, geez, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this is way up here. Okay, here we go. Darkness Rising. Okay, so the next one that I have then is Enki 420 with, let's see, B60D78. B60, what did I say? Can't ever hold. I'm a goldfish. D78. D78. There we go. All right, Enki. That's your real name. Good luck to you. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, did I do something wrong? B60D78 is gone. Oh, wait, no. That's because that's the game I just played. Oh, my God. This is terrible. All right. Enki is B83. B83. Where the hell did you go? 20F. Okay.
Crawling Moon. Yeah, it's always interesting to meet people in Discord and then come here and see new names and you're interacting with them. You realize, oh yeah, I know that name. I've seen that name before. So was Prime Rogue Inc. somewhere in that queue?
Yeah, he's up next.
Okay,
Prime,
up next.
Prime, you're up next. And then the online in.
One of the newest streamers we got in the Legion, Prime Rogue Inc. So
nice.
Glad to have you here joining us on this one. Is there still a queue? Is there a chance to get in, or is at this point is it overloaded?
It's pretty over. Yeah, it's overfilled at this point. Like after Prime, we got the online in. That'd be the third. Dangus is our fourth, and Pazur would be the fifth, and Slayer would be the last.
You got that hacked Lethabo rocking that Mama Muffin sent you. That's awesome.
Yes. Oh yes.
We've announced some new blends where people will be able to use the hex cards, which is they're minted to 200. So right now we have blends using just base cards and full art cards. And then we have premium blends, which include foil prime, camo, and black camo. And then we've got a new one announced that we will be implementing hopefully when set 2 comes out. And that is Heck. It uses hex and it uses some fire forged cards. So those are going to be tricky to complete because fire forged on the rank 4s and infinite are going to be almost impossible to get. And one of the ways you'll be able to get that is through a wheel spin, which is one of our new forms. I don't know if we've talked about that actually.
Well, I asked about it when it was still saying coming soon, and you were telling me kind of a little bit about it, but yeah, it's been a minute.
So we've got a lot of the details fleshed out. I can't share a whole lot, but basically with loot, you'll be able to buy loot packs still for set 2. We're also going to have wheel spins where you can win all sorts of prizes from the titles you see in the game to dice, play mats, skins for your cards, or what are they call the holders of the cards. And fire forged cards, which some of those you'll be able to use for the hex upgrade. And so that's going to be one of the only places you can get the cards you need for that specific upgrade. Sleeves, Danny comes through again.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, all of those things. There's also going to be some super rare one of a kind cards, one of ones on that wheel, which we have not released yet. But yeah, that'll be something fun for people to do with loot. It'll be cheaper than the loot packs, so something you won't have to save up quite as much to get, and so many different options. Yeah, Hex will be upgradable. Mama Muffin, your dreams have come true. You must have wished upon a star or something. I did see a question back here a little bit. I'm gonna circle back to from Zero Root. Does each leader have a specific play style? That's a great question. For Blitz, really the only important number is the number of morale that they have, what their starting morale, whether they start with 17 or 18 or 19 or 20. Other than that, it doesn't play into, doesn't give you any advantage or disadvantage in Blitz. When you play Standard, it's quite a bit different because the leader has abilities. Most of them have a short-term ability that takes 2 turns, and then a longer-term ability that takes 5 turns until you can activate it. And usually that 5-turn activation, either on that round or the round after that, is when the game usually is decided and finished off, because that's a big thing. And so if you have something that, all of your drones on the board do something great, then you want to get as many drones out as you can. Or if it's something that's going to let you recover a territory that you've destroyed from your enemy, then you want to, make sure you have some enemies or a territory on the other side that you can, that kind of thing. So yeah, the leader has a huge impact when you play Standard. And that's what all the mechanics on the card are for, to determine all of the specific moves that each card can make. And the leaders are the most powerful cards in the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I really like the idea of all of that.
Speaking of that, so a lot goes in every card. We have to come up with the name of the card and what it does. That's kind of where we start. And there's a couple people in the Legion who have joined since they've come into the Discord that we recognize them as solid game players and people that understand strategy games. And we've hired some of them to work on the games in the background. HOBOS is one. There's a couple other people who have helped us build set 2, which has been awesome. And so they come up with the name of the card, what it does. Like, this is your standard force card. It's just a really strong tank. And then what kind of special does it have? Ashes? Does it have keen? Does it have crack shot? And then we have to get some art that fits the card and fix the character. A lot of these have come over from set 1 to 2. So it has to tie into set 1 to set 2. And then we have to come up with all the verbiage for the card, fine tune what exactly it does, what mechanics it has, and what special abilities it has. And then the flavor text on the card is another thing we have to do for each one, and then put that all together onto a card and make sure everything is exactly as it should be, that transferred over from the spreadsheets we're using. And so set 2, just within the last week, we finished all the art, and we have all of the, we're happy with the play testing that we've done. There may be a little bit going on, so we may back up and change some minor things if we need to. But we've done hundreds of hours of playing with set 2 already, even though it's not out, just in the background, trying to make sure that nothing's broken. And I guess just a few days ago, they found something that was a little bit of a loop that kind of was overpowered, and so they had to make some tweaks. But all of set 2, the first draft, is done. Every column of everything, all of the art, all of the flavor text, all of the mechanics, everything on there. So that's good news. We're moving forward. We're hoping to launch, or we're planning on launching set 2 in May. So keep your eyes open for that. That's our next big launch that we have.
Awesome. May?
Yep, May. Hoping for early May to get everything rolling and ready to launch. This game's still early. It could be anyone's hand at this point.
Yep. That's right.
Choices.
I know. Okay. I like this. I like where this is going, I guess. It's all a guess for me.
Asteroid, I'm just gonna watch this. Maybe I'll jump in and just commentate play by play for this, but I'm having too much fun just chatting, trying to catch up everybody on everything. We will have an AMA soon. If I had to guess, I'd say a week and a half or 2 weeks away within that time frame. We've been talking about it, and we do have some things to share. We have been working a lot on the numbers behind earning XP for gameplay. How much is a deck worth? How much are these cards worth? How many XP can you earn? What kind of limits will there be? How many games?
Yeah, that's a question I had. With like you guys we got the daily loot claim, for all the cards. Like that can't go on forever, can it?
We are gonna continue with that. So you will still be able to claim loot based on your collection. When set 2 comes out, it'll probably be decreased, your XP. So if you have the amount of XP required, you're going to need about 35% more XP to stay at the same level. So a lot of people have a little cushion above the level that they're at.
I see.
And so we're going to dial that back, but we're going to start handing out XP for every win that you have. And so over the course of a season of war, which is about 3 months, then you'll be able to collect XP and continue to level up. We also are planning on, and I don't know how much detail I can give on this, but right now you hit a rank and then you're kind of maxed out until the next rank, which can be a big jump. We're planning, and so some people have to send cards to a friend or a family member or something so that they can use that XP. We want everyone to keep the cards in one collection, so we're going to let you use that XP. So if you go up a little bit of XP, you should be able to reach the next rank easier and just have everything in one account and claim from that account. So that's as many details as I can give on that. But you won't be maxed out, like hit a ceiling, because I have a gold leader, but I don't have a blood, so I can't go any higher. You'll be able to incrementally go up higher in one way or another, and working out the details on that. Because we want people to come in and earn that XP and level up and not feel like, well, I'm already maxed out, there's no reason to play and earn XP.
Right. There's always a higher place to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Prime Rogue. So pack supply will be limited to what is extant in the shop until the drop of 2. Yes. And so set 1 is out now. That's what's in the shop. We're down to like 6% of elite packs left. There's 2,041 out of 30,000. So yeah, it's about 6.5% of all elite packs. When set 2 comes out, we're going to take those off the market and put set 2 on the market. So you won't be able to buy set 1 packs through the store. We may re-release them in the future. We may use them for giveaways. We may take them apart and put them in loot packs. We're not sure exactly what will happen, but anything that doesn't sell from set 1, we're going to take back into our custody and then use it in the future how we need to.
Yeah.
Great question.
Very cool.
Will there be a difference in standard versus blitz XP gain rates? Yes, there will be a much larger difference for winning with standard versus blitz. 4 or 5 times as much XP, 3 to 5 times. Again, all of these numbers we're fine tuning, we're kicking around, we're running them by some different people just to kind of get different opinions and firming up all of the answers. But it will be quite a bigger XP rate for standard versus blitz.
Gotcha.
Yeah, CMCC is exactly the type of person. He's got 15 million XP, but he doesn't have a blood foil. And so he's maxed out at the gold foil level. And so he's got 10 million XP just sitting there. So why is he going to go play for XP when he can't do anything? So we want to add some functionality there where you will be able to use the XP that you're earning.
That's cool. And so, what's that?
It's quite the balancing act between trying to reward people who are already in. We've got to sell set 2 because people want fresh characters, fresh cards in the game. We've got to have money coming into the company. We want to reward people who are playing, but we don't want to overpower any specific piece of the puzzle between free to play, play to earn, people who are already bought in, people who have subscriptions. And so we're just tweaking little by little and bringing this all closer together. And it's neat because as we get farther on and everyone weighs in, Matt and me and Brandon and Dan, and then also the other people who are building the decks, building the set, we're talking to them, and it's like a puzzle coming together and just fitting tighter and tighter. And we're feeling better and better about it as we go forward.
Yeah. Super cool.
How are the packs split or decided? What's that?
No, my opponent hasn't made a move in a minute here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I should try refreshing or if it's on their end. I'm able to like maneuver around the board pretty easily. Okay, well, I think it's still all right. There we go. We're back in it.
Good question from Asteroid Eater here. How are the packs split or decided pre-opening them? So we take all of the assets that we have, and this happens very deep in the dev team. All of the assets we have are taken, shuffled up, shaken, put in a bag, and then minted to packs. And so the packs, they're not minted as you buy them. They're minted right now. Not minted. It's all decided what's in each pack. And then you buy it, mint it, and then when you open it, that's what you get. So it's not pulling. Some of them, a lot of projects have a pool with all of the things in them. And then you open a pack and it says, okay, pull 1 rare, pull 1 standard, pull 1 uncommon. Ours are done when they are minted, when the packs are designed. And so that's where they are, and not done on the fly, I guess. The dev team can answer that a lot more specifically with a lot more technical detail, but that's the basics of it.
Gotcha.
So we do end up with some, since it is random, we do end up with some hot packs that might have a couple of really good cards in them. And then some other packs. We do have standards. And as we go to set 2, it's going to be the same where you won't get all prime foil primes in your pack. You won't get all, you'll have a mix at least this level. Yeah. A guarantee of at least something that's better than X in each pack.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Are we stalled?
And the standard play as when, like, did you mention this earlier today? When like how far that is away? I mean, I know there's a version of it, but wait, what's the deal with that? Like, is there like a launch?
Right. So if you want to play on Tabletopia and you know the rules, or you have something you want to do, you can go play right now. Obviously, if you have physical cards, you can do the same. Brandon made a comment last week in the Discord. If standard is not done by the end of the year, he'll put a pink dress on and do a dance for the Legion. So he is
so it's the year thing we're looking for. Okay.
As a long-term goal. We think it'll be sooner than that, but you know how everything happens in the blockchain, and so that's like very longest he thinks it could go is December 31st.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, Prime Rogue, we are working hard on getting an auto deck building. We want to have it for Blitz, for standard. Standard is something where if you're into gaming so much that you want to sit down and play standard, you kind of have an idea of what you want in your deck, and so it's not going to be as important. But I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, people have to have we want them to come in, say, build me a deck, click, okay, there's your deck. Or how many forces do you want? How many intel do you want? How many morale? Different levels of how simple it'll be. And so that's something we're working on all the time, trying to get that tuned up. We have some ideas on it. I know the dev team has done some work on it. I don't know how far it's come, though. I don't have any details on where we're at with it. But yeah, for Blitz, we want people to get in. We hope to someday just sell straight up, here's a Blitz pack. Here's 65 cards. Now you can sit down and play, or at least have the option where people can build those on the market, and then we'll link to them. Maybe our computer can certify that as a valid deck, and then just list them out, on a link to them. We've talked about 100 different options to get that done, to get people in, get them building a deck, or get them with their built decks, and then just playing.
Yeah. When you are talking about auto deck building, will that apply to Blitz? I try to help people build decks, and the biggest issue I run into is people not necessarily. Oh yeah, I mean that's a difficult part for me.
Yeah. Yep, you got it done thanks to Mama Moofin. I know some other people.
While you were away, I did some upgrading, and then I came in thinking, and then it was I had a disaster moment again. But Mr. Dangus sorted me out. But I couldn't do it on air though. Like I couldn't. Everybody was yelling at me in the chat. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, too much help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the exactly. It's easy to learn once you've got a deck sitting there. It's just a matter of getting the right cards and getting them where they need to be.
Yeah.
The last.
Well, I kept because I blended the cards up, so I kept putting cards that I didn't have, and like that was the part that was driving me nuts. I'm like, how can I place cards if I don't have them? Like was sort of the grandpa in me, that was coming out.
I've done some trading recently, and it's been a few days since I played Blitz, so I'm a little scared to jump in and see if I even have a valid deck at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, I like I need to make I'll wait for the updates probably, but there needs to be I need a sheet of all right, that is up, that's John, don't touch that one,
right
in the game, something like that. Like if you could, if there was something that told you that if it was in a deck or not, that would be cool. If you hovered over the card, you're like, oh, it's in deck or something somewhere.
We've talked about building our own marketplace, and that would be something we would watch closely. Like, are you sure you want to trade this one? It's in this specific deck, and so people can.
Yeah, that would be. I would be afraid. I mean, afraid to sell things on the side, or even right now because of that. Because I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. That's a good point.
Well, yeah, think forward when the XP you're earning for winning depends on how rare your deck is. So if you've got a bunch of night vision, it'll be worth way more than playing with base cards. And so people are going to be, but you can only have 65 in your deck, right? And so you don't need like this giant collection where everything in your collection is giving you XP. You want the most condensed, high-powered, high XP deck you can build. So you're going to be picking and choosing, okay, I've got 3 of these night visions. I want one more of them, or I want to upgrade and I want a gold of this same card. And so there'll be a lot of that jockeying back and forth with the higher ranked cards, because you're gonna need to get those jammed into the decks. So yeah, I think we'll see a lot of that.
Yeah, no, that's really exciting. The way you just the picture you just painted in my head. That's cool.
And so it'll build some demand for the higher level cards. Anything, especially thermal ashes of blood foils, smoke noir, and gold. Like those are going to be any of those are going to be hard to get your hands on, because they are just going to boost the value of your deck as far as XP quite a bit.
Yeah. So who am I playing right now? Is your strategy to like make one move and then wait 10 minutes? Like we got other people behind you that want to play. I don't know what's going on here. If it's just the computers, or
I wonder if it's
you're trying to get into my psyche and piss me off, so I lose. I'm gonna lose anyway. That's my MO. I lose at this game. Just attack me, hit me. It's okay. We'll be friends later. I get it. But yeah, it seems like I keep wanting to refresh, but on my end, everything's moving pretty swiftly. So.
It looks like internet issues. That's what Darkness Rising is saying.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I see. Bummers.
Darkness Rising says it would be cool if in Blitz you could see your opponent's hand of cards raise up when they're looking at it, or when they're looking through a discard as well. Our team of design. The programming is top notch, and even though it's taking us a little while, like the stuff they're pulling off is awesome. It's exactly what we want. The design team also is really good, and the beta version kind of blew my mind. Like I did not expect it to be this good, the first version we put out. And so every upgrade, every improvement we see, or what's the update, is going to bring new features. It's going to look nicer. It's going to run smoother. It's just going to be an overall better experience. But I do like that idea. Next time I talk with the dev team, I'll try to mention that.
Yeah. Any news on the iOS version?
No news, unfortunately. We definitely want to get it on the Apple Store and in the Google Play Store, but no developments there yet, because we got to get it built first before we can implement it on those platforms.
I think we might have to end this game and move on. It's going way, way, way too slow.
I think so.
I get these other games, so I apologize.
You probably should.
Yeah, I apologize. We'll have to get you next time. What is that? Yeah, abort. All right, let me see if I can grab the next person in queue. Who did I say that was? It is Prime Rogue. That's right. Okay.
Oh, cool. So the way I understood Darkness Rising question was that you don't see their cards, because Darkness Rising, like, it'd be cool if you see a deck come up. I'm thinking like you see the backs of the cards come up, like they're looking through their hand or they're looking through their discard pile, so you kind of, like, you're sitting across the table and you're seeing the backs of the cards. That's the way I understand it.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's cool. Which way do I want to go? Let's try my dude here. All right.
Here we go. Kron brings up a really good point. Oh, yeah. One good thing about not having on the Apple and Google App Store is having to pay 30% for in-app purchases.
Oh,
yeah, they charge 30% just off anything you buy in a game or in an app. That's on
that's right. It's terrible.
Apple and Google are taking a ginormous cut of it. Yeah, so that's a big. So if we want to sell packs and we're selling it on the App Store, our audience is bigger, but we're taking quite a hit for anything people are buying on the app. So something we've talked about, looked at various ways of addressing, but it definitely is on our radar.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a tough one.
The other last thing on my list here of talking points I've got is our allies are in full swing now. We wanted to have staking where any ally collections you had or any ally NFTs you had in your collection would earn you XP, so that we didn't have to give that to the dev team and distract them from Blitz and Standard. We decided to just start sending the allies an allotment of loot every month. So every month, the allies are receiving about 450,000 loot, each one of them. And we've got 16 allies right now that are receiving that loot. And so I will post a link to where you can see who the allies are. They're all, and the really cool thing is they're all spreading it out in different ways. A lot of them are using WaxDAO, where you can go and you can stake NFTs from their collection and just automatically pile up loot every day. I know Crypto Chibi's doing that. Yazing.com is doing that. There's a couple other ones I should know, but I don't want to give false information. So,
I'm in a couple of loot farms there. The Shady one. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know if it will let me post a link here or not. It looks like it did. So there's a channel where you can see all of our allies. And yeah, so we're giving out 8 million loot a month between the 16 collections that are currently receiving. One is on probation, so they got bumped down. So it'll be coming and going. You know, the exact number, but last time I distributed was over 470,000 loot to each ally.
Nice.
I know Crypto Chibi has a sale. They're one of our allies. Like I said, they are distributing through WaxDAO. They've got a sale coming up in, I want to say, a few days, like next week. They've got a pack sale coming up, so there's a chance to get in and get some of those cards.
That's cool.
And then it seems like every month WaxDAO has new features. And so right now, some of the collections, all of the NFTs are weighted equally. So you can pick up some really cheap NFTs from that collection and stake them if you want. But WaxDAO is always changing. So I think there's functionality now where if you know how to do it, you can give more weight to certain ones or start two pools. And this one's a high stake pool. This is a low stake pool. So kudos to Mike D over at WaxDAO. He's doing huge things in the space, and also our allies who are just coming up with awesome ways to distribute loot to their fans.
Yes, it's super cool.
How do I become an ally? So every season of war, we're going to do a new vote and let people weigh in, let our fans of Warsaken weigh in and vote for our allies. And so we have 18 on the list right now. As I mentioned, one of them has been suspended because they are defunct, it appears. The allies that are currently in there will get a head start, so they'll get some votes right off the bat to give them a little bit of a bump. But then you'll be able to come in and vote for the collections you like. Any collection that's interested in getting the role will be considered, and we'll let our fans vote. We're still working out the details of that. Not sure if we'll do it the same way we did last time with just on Discord and vote for as many as you want, or if we'll tweak it. We are going to make sure that people don't mint NFTs with the specific purchase or purpose of getting votes. Because last time we had some copyright issues where people used the Warsaken logo or the name or some of the art, which is a big no-no because it is all trademarked. We can't have any product out there that we don't have a licensing agreement for. So cause a little bit of a headache. So yeah, any project that makes NFTs for that reason is going to get disqualified.
Gotcha. We were talking about yesterday, Ricoyer was on the show, and we were looking at some collaboration thing that I had said. It was like, what was it? Something Troopers, and they were doing something with Alien World cards. And the way Rico explained it to me is that like they had built a game utilizing the Alien World cards in their ecosystem.
Wow.
So essentially, you know, like they set it up to use those templates or whatever, and they function inside their thing. I mean, like, could somebody essentially do that with with Warsaken cards, like make another sort of like bootleg side game with the cards? You know, like, I mean, it sounds like that's possible in a weird way.
I think it is possible to skirt the line, and our legal, because we do have the official trademark, which took like 2 years to get everything trademarked. Our legal team is actually pretty picky about what we can and can't do, but I'm sure there's a way to skirt the line and to use another or assets from another collection in a game. You know, because if I go out and I buy, let's say, a bunch of Uno cards, I can take those and I can make up my own game and say, yeah, we play this with Uno cards, but it's called Coleman Clash or whatever I want it to be.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how much of that we will see if more and more people will start to make strange bootleg games from other collections and stuff.
I've heard of people that are like, well, this collection kind of went under, but I love their art. I love the collection. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to do something fresh with them. And yeah, we're going to have a game. And I can't sell any of that of that IP, but yeah, we're going to make this.
Did I just lose? Holy crap.
Yeah, that was drubbing.
Yeah, that was a mollywop. Let me go grab a booster pack there for you.
Well done.
Wow. I didn't even know I didn't even know we were playing yet, you know. Like that's how fast I was. That one
came to play.
Wow.
Kron says that collection was Outlaw Troopers. Certain Alien Worlds cards unlocked certain cards in Outlaw Troopers. They did it for their tournament to draw on Alien World players. Really cool. Really smart.
Okay, that's how that was. Yeah.
We do plan to be involved. Flame is a project out there that's going to accumulate a lot of Web3 games. It's like the Steam for Web3 games. And so Flame is one project that we've talked to already and plan on having Warsaken on there. Like I talked about earlier, the RFox Vault, they're launching their apartments right now, and they're building a platform where you can come in and do whatever you want on the platform. If you want to bring a game, if you want to bring an online store, if you want to bring a hangout or a club, you can come in there and buy a store, buy an apartment, buy real estate and do. And so we definitely want to get involved, and we want you to be able to find Warsaken where the people are. And obviously that's down the road, and specific agreements and licensing has to be worked out in some cases, but we definitely want to be part of wherever the exciting growth is and wherever the people are in the metaverse, so we can get them playing Warsaken. BLITZ, Mama Muffin's going to make her apartment. She won. We did a giveaway with RFox. They gave us 10 apartments to give away, and they're 0.25 ETH a piece. And we gave away 10 of them. Mama Muffin was one of the lucky ones drawn by the bot, and so she's going to be getting one of those apartments. It'll be a Warsaken hangout. That'll be awesome.
Oh, online in your pass, your code isn't working here. I'm going to the next one. I'm going to Dangus. God damn it. 9, what is it, an F? 413. Let's see if that one works. All right, we're in. Okay. And Prime Rogue, check your whisper. Your booster pack is in there. Okay. So no, I haven't won anything. I haven't won a game today. That's right. We lost one, canceled one, lost 2. That's my record today. Okay. Very good. Let's see if I can win one against Dangus here. All right. Yeah, I got to check out these mall apartments that you're talking about. That sounds very cool.
One of the cool things I really like about what they're the people who do cogs, and everyone knows I'm a big cogs guy. But the really cool thing they're doing is you can redeem your cogs tubes. If you collected them and made these tubes, you can redeem them on wax, and then they'll give you an apartment on the ETH. So it's a really cool bridge. They're really proud of it, as they should be. But a really cool thing they're doing to bridge. Anytime you can bridge anything with Ethereum and tie it in like that is awesome, right?
Oh yeah.
Darkness Rising asks, how many WMD do you use in your deck? I tried 3 at one point. 2 or 3, I think, there's a sweet spot, and it all depends on what you're drawing. I think 2 is the right number. If you really are a force heavy deck and you're just trying to pummel them, I have had some success with 3. Oh, he's going to give that booster he just won away on his stream tomorrow. Looks like it. Very cool. And that will be 18 hours from now. Whatever time it is right now where you're at, just subtract 6 hours, and that's what time in the AM tomorrow he will be going live.
Set your clocks, your calendars.
Pazur's talking
giving trip.
cog streamers with Warsaken logos. We've talked about that. We really wanted it. We talked like a year and a half ago. We talked about doing maybe a whole set, and neither project was ready to move forward with that because we've got other bigger fish to fry. But we would love to get in bed with our Fox, get into the vault. Man, I would love to see a set of cogs with Warsaken art, Warsaken characters on them. I don't know if it'll ever happen, if it'll be feasible, or if it'll be optimized for both collections, but it would be really cool to see that for sure.
Yeah, right on. Lay this card down. Your move, Dangus. How many Warsaken players or active players are there, like on an average day or something? Or is that a good way to look at it? Or what's the best sort of way to what's that number?
I don't have an answer. It's been a few weeks since I talked. The dev team can pull the data. We do have hundreds and hundreds of people who have decks and are playing. Whether how often they're playing and all that, I'm not real sure about. So I wish I could, but I don't know it. Yeah, no. I feel like definitely, there feels like there's more people coming back, as we were saying, that into the whole space, that even into the wax space a little bit. But for a while there, I felt like I might have been the only one playing certain games or whatever. It felt really like barren there a little bit. Yeah. So I'm wondering if the beginning of the year is kind of, brought people back around and they're starting to play their games a little bit more. That's a good point, Mama Moof. And we have 50 streamers playing Warsaken Blitz on a regular basis, and that's just streamers. And so, for every streamer. Oh, wow. Yeah, and that's just people who are doing it live. She was that's Azar Cyrus from the Legion, for those who don't recognize Mama Moof, and she was a big factor in bringing together and organizing the streamers at first when we didn't have any type of getting all their names and addresses, stream channels, wax addresses together in one sheet so we can communicate with them easier, send out prizes. And so if you're watching streams and getting prizes, a big part of that is because of the work that she put in way early on. Right on. Yes. Yeah. She just went through and made some big changes recently. Yeah. We have the greatest mods. A couple months ago, we promoted Agent Zarazavai to be the community director. And so she manages the mods and the whole community on Discord. She comes to us with important stuff. We support her and help her, but man, she is keeping everything rolling, organizing the events, making sure when there's conflict, it goes to her. And so she's doing an awesome job. And then all of our other mods have such varied talents and are so awesome at what they do, including Mama Muffin, who is Azar Cyrus. We have Maker Key, Mark Rockwell, Max Harper, Renzo, and that's all. Yeah, that's all 6 of them. So we really appreciate. That's right. We have the greatest mod, not some of the greatest mods. We have the best mods in the business, the most professional. Like I go in other places and I see mods getting in fights with people or yelling at people. I don't think I've ever seen one of our mods have to be talked down and been like, you're stepping over lines here. You can't talk to people like that. So huge shout out to all of our mods. That's good. Good team. Good folks. Yeah, and then the Legion, such an international, all over the world, people coming together, and surprisingly few conflicts in the Discord. Every once in a while, someone will start talking politics and something will escalate, but for the most part, 99.9% of the time, everybody just gets along, and we all enjoy a card game that we love. Yeah.
There's a lot of peace around the Warsaken. Good. A lot of love in the war. All right, Dangus, see what you got. Can you take me out like everybody else does?
I should also just shout out, we have a lot of people working behind the scenes, just like going in other Discords and answering questions or bringing in new people or holding the hands of new people as they come in and get the cards and get in, just even get into wax. I had someone today is like, hey, my buddy's getting into wax. He's in the Legion. Well, you know, welcome him. And Flame, I think, is in the stream with us. He's one that's always hustling, always reaching out in other collections and proselytizing Warsaken to other people. So shout out to the Legion, helping us grow, keeping us moving forward, because without, you know, the team is just too small. There's a dozen or 20 of us on the team, but that's not enough to do everything that you all do. So appreciate you guys.
Yeah. All right, Dangus, I'm getting your Gifty link gift up right as we speak. And I'll start adding in the next game here.
Blue Dragon is in the house. We got a celebrity with us. I wish I had buttons and I could just do his voice, you know, hit a congratulations and just have, you know, as people are playing, just have all of the Blue Dragon sound effects coming in.
Yeah, no, he's, to me, he's the cream of the crop of the streamers. He's the best one at it, in my opinion. I love his work. Isn't it
awesome? You know, I was talking about our mods and how they all have different strengths. And then same with streamers. Like, you come in here, if you want to know what's going on in wax and you want to just get an update every day on what's going on, someone who's steady and is going to be there every time, you know, you go to Left House. And if you want a guy that's going to be wild and crazy and make you laugh on every stream, Blue Dragon's the man. Like, it's so great. And everybody works so well together and supports each other. You know, it's not like there's no rivalry, there's no competition. So
right. Yeah, no, that's true. B.A. What is that? 3. Okay. And this is Pazur 99. That's who this is. If it's still, yep, it's live. God, I gotta get one here. I gotta get one victory. I was doing pretty good the last Wednesday, I think it was. I think I had a, not this one. That's how it goes. I think you know, that was nice of you to say if you just wanted an update, but I think you come here to my show if you want to, like, you know, see how, like, if you're sort of like the layman, like the idiot's man, and you're trying to figure out this stuff, I'm your guide. I'm your idiot guide. You know, if you're, this is for the layman. This is for to come in and try to understand things. And then you can see me get frustrated when I can't, like a grandpa too, you know, like, God, how does this work? You know, the voice machine's still going, you're hearing every word I'm saying, you know.
But how cool is it that you're bringing the NFTs to the people, but you're also, I mean, you're bringing people to the wax space and helping them interpret, but you're also out there, you're creating. You've been working on many different sets over the years. You're changing the game. You've got the movie house cinema, the movie city.
Yeah, working on all sorts of stuff on both sides. You know, we have a token on the Ethereum network, you know, which is the left token. Then we have the house token and the action token on the wax side. And yeah, we're you know, we're a little bit behind, and we got some delays that we're dealing with, you know, with the movie city cinema. But we're in our closed alpha, so you know, like the people that are in there, we're all pretty much friends in there and stuff. So hopefully, you know, we can get some updates here soon, and you know, get to the next step and phase. It's driving me nuts, you know. Like, I don't know how you do it. Be patient and wait for this stuff. I want it done, or you know, already. But like, I know that's not how it works, you know. Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough.
And it takes.
You're waiting on me. Oh my goodness! I thought it was your turn. Let's see what I got in here. Yeah, it's fun, but like you know, like I have so many ideas, and like I'm just trying to figure out when do I do this and that, and you know, when one thing gets sort of bogged down, then I can focus focus on other tasks and stuff. So that's sort of what I've been trying to do. Like, you know, it's like we have like NFT and all that stuff. So there's, you know, so many things happen now. I feel like, you know, I need a bigger team. Who's this dev you're working with?
Right. I'm not telling you her name. Yeah, top secret.
Damn it. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, the other crazy thing is you have these plans. You're like, this is what the wax space needs, or this is what will do well in the crypto market right now. And so as you build that and you get to that point, you're like, oh dang, everything shifted, and now I need to go this direction. Like trying to anticipate where it's going to be when your product comes out is super tricky. It's something that, you know, always having to stay on top of and predict and roll with the changes and react.
Yeah, I mean, I like the, you know, launching a project in a bear market and stuff, because it's like it's going to be slow, and the people that are there now who are with us, you know, they can only win because there's only up to go at this point, you know. So versus like come in when everything's expensive and we're at a peak, and then everything's going to fall apart. Now you have her stuck with us and you're mad at me, and we're just trying to, we have to wait till the next run, you know, like we're in a good place. I feel like I like it, the style. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I should probably apologize here because I've been saying darkness rising, but it's dankness rising, which is even more clever. So,
oh hell yeah, it is dankness rising.
It's dankness rising. Someone
just like
that in the chat, and I'm like earlier, and I was like, oh, they got the name wrong. That hopefully dankness is not offended, but it was me the whole time that was wrong.
Yeah, no, me too. Absolutely, yeah. I just, you know, the eyes that I see it, that N turned into an R real fast. Yeah, that's a great name.
Darkness was taken. That is too funny.
I
like Prime Rogue, and Prime Rogue is another name. When I first saw it, there were no caps, and and I had just gotten back from Puerto Rico. I was in Spanish mode, and I'm like, Primero Guedo, like Guedo is a, you know, honky, a white guy, and so I'm like, Guedo? Like I'm trying to roll through all these things, and I totally missed it until someone said called him Prime at one point. Oh, Prime Rogue Inc. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's me all day long here.
But I really like the comment there. He says, I used to teach university, specifically international politics, and I'm shocked by the degree to which the standard card characteristics mirror the actual dynamics of war. It's actually quite refreshing. First of all, I appreciate that. That makes me happy to hear that university professor approved. I think that dials back to the lore. Like when we developed the lore way early on, we wanted the characters to model the real world in some degree without being specific people from our world, but things that could happen in politics. And we wanted them to interact in ways that are going to cause conflict. You know, we wanted to set up, and the main thing is the limited resources in the world. And that's the main thing that keeps these wars going. But yeah, we wanted just people that everyone thinks they're right. Everyone thinks their country should lead the world. Everyone thinks that they are the dominant force in the world. And so we had to make them believable. It's just like writing novels, believable, make them relatable, and give them issues that will make them butt heads. Like these two things cannot, even though they both think they're right, they cannot exist in the same space. So appreciate that. A lot of work has gone into the lore and making sure everything stays on edge to keep it moving forward, because conflict is really what drives story. And we rely a lot on that with Warsaken, just as authors do in books, movies, whatever.
Yeah. I still have played though that they're all way too hot, and if this was real life, none of these hot people would be fighting. They would be models, and that's my only complaint. They're all too good looking. The soldiers are way. I mean, I want to sleep with all the lady ones. They're all beautiful. Some of the dude ones I want to sleep with too. I mean, they're all like really studs and, you know, good looking people. So yeah, that's my only complaint with Warsaken.
My daughter's bald cat has entered the screen. Some Mama Moofin doesn't surprise me. She was the first one to Oh no, it was 0 root.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, we got Nixie in the stream with us. If I move the camera so that she's in there more, she'll move out of the picture like she does. She
That's
does when you
awesome.
see herself on screen.
That's great.
All right, we got a quote. We got Prime Rogue Inc. said this is a quote from Waltz, 1979. States are unitary, rational actors seeking to maximize power in an anarchic international environment. Much better than I could have said it. Much, much better.
They rolled a 1. Yeah, that's cool. Don't touch my tools.
It's been a lot of fun. I got involved with Warsaken. I know a lot of people have heard this, writing lore, and so helping take this lore that had been developed before I came onto the team. And they brought me in to write it and get it on paper so we could tell these backstories. So we've already got most of the Cabal story. It's that's the single player mode, and you're going to go level by level. We've got most of that story written where you come in and you get a briefing, and then if you win or lose, then you get a certain outro or like a conclusion. So we've written most of that, and it has the conflict, has some leaders banding together, other leaders on the other side of the aisle. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. I love character development and working on that. So I was really happy when I got to do it in a card game that I really loved playing and getting involved with. And so, yeah, I've been lucky to be involved with the team and just love getting in, pushing it forward and bringing it to the world.
Yeah. I mean, there's always like, as a young man, there was always like some voice in my head going like, how do you make money playing video game? Like, I wish I could play like a video game tester, be one of those guys or something, you know? And so getting to this phase of life in this world and stuff, it's been fun to like, you know, make block explorers that show up in Upland, you know, or like worked on some of the pieces for the Green Rabbit collection, you know, the metaphor stuff. It's just fun to see stuff in a game, you know, or whatever that I was involved in or worked on or something like that, because you know, it's reaching those old fantasy dreams as a young man in some ways. That's cool.
Yeah. Jimmy Page asked about my do I come from the experience of other card games like Magic and Hearthstone? I did play a little bit of Magic. I don't have I didn't play a lot. I do love strategy games, so I'm more of a board game guy than a card game. Does anyone ever play the Harry Potter trading card game that came out? That was my family and I played that. We've got stacks of cards tucked away in storage now because we're building a house. But so I have played a few various ones, but my real love is playing board games, Settlers of Catan and Dominion and Splendor and Pandemic, stuff like that.
Right on. Some serious games. Yeah, serious.
Even online gaming, like I got seriously addicted to World of Warcraft at one point and was spending way too much time doing that. I have never played Avalon Hill, unfortunately. The old Dungeons and Dragons computer games on like the old Commodore 64, Pool of Radiance and Curse of the Azure Bonds. I'm not sure if anybody ever played those. Those are some of my favorites. The graphics are so cheesy, and you know just the game was so much fun, and I love leveling characters up and that kind of stuff.
Super fun.
I Avalon Hill. I remember seeing it, but I never got into it, unfortunately, because I'm sure I would love it.
Got a Harry Potter player here.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of experience there.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, the Harry Potter one they did pretty good on, actually. I don't think it's as well. It's obviously not as well developed as some of the other ones, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and that. But it was fun to play in my family. We all know the characters and you know the spells and all that, so it's fun to sit down and have the familiarity there, along with the gameplay.
Yeah. Fun.
Standard is basically an Avalon Hill game on steroids with story. Perfect.
All right.
This one is still anyone's game. Have you won any matches yet today, Left?
Not today. No, I've had a horrible day today. So
it's still it's not too late. It's still early.
Yeah. Oops.
I swear this cat can tell when the camera's pointed at her. Move it and I get her face in view. Like she's not even looking at the screen, but whenever I put her face in view, she turns her head so that it's not in view anymore.
Yeah. So do you still have a lot of writing stuff to do when it comes to like it's constant? Because if a new card comes out, you have something new. You have to include that into the ecosystem, if you will.
Right.
Or before that card is visually created, do you already know about and have some thought on a lore that's coming, or do you kind of got to wait to see the art?
To be totally honest, the team that's developing the cards and the sets is doing most of the lore. They're doing the heavy lifting with the lore. So yeah, huge shout out to them because it is a lot of work and it's the bulk of the work. And then I'm coming in and kind of just getting it in paper, fine tuning it. I want to do novels someday set in Warsaken, and then that will bring me more into developing some of the details or some of the, I should say, some of the bigger picture items.
Right on. All right. So I owe a booster pack to you, whoever beat me. Who was that? And I have 2 left, which I'm just going to save for the Action Family Club card carrying members.
That works.
And, so that as our last deal of the day. Here,
I did want to say that last.
Are you going right over to the TD to the NFT Gamer? Or?
No, we'll be on. I'll be on there in a couple hours. It'll be an hour and a half or so till we sit down.
Okay, good. I didn't know if we were keeping you, and then also if we were going back to back.
One more question, real quick. The cap on weather will be 4 sets of weather in a deck, so you can have 16 weather cards in your deck. Will be the max.
Very cool. All right, I'm just waiting for this for the wax blockchain to give me this. There it is.
You played a couple whales there. That last one had all gold leaders.
I know. That's intimidating as all balls. Like I'm like going in against. I mean, you got gold across the board. It's impossible. Who was that? Oh, that was PAZ. That's right. Let me get you in the whisper now.
And then I noticed the person before that, you knocked out one of their territories, and it was a tenant. So they're flexing in game there with the tenant card.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Make sure that is the link. Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks like Pazure needs 1 more gold. So they fooled me. I was not looking.
It looked all gold across the board. Yeah. What are you talking about? All
must have been golden.
Gold. The boss was gold.
Must have been golden farmlands or something. The one that tricks you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks for playing Warsaken. We do have the Action Family Club card carrying members race that we're gonna do here, and I got 2 booster packs for 1st and 2nd place. You guys are all in here. You have to have an Action Family Club card to get involved in this race. We do a race for the family members every day at the end of the show. If you're holding one, then you go to the Discord, you sign up, all that stuff. If you're interested, just ask, and we'll start send you links here in the chat. But and I'll give prizes to the 3rd place penguin as well too. So good luck, you guys. Oh, they're so slow, so slow.
I'm not telling you guys who I'm rooting for because I don't want to jinx her.
Her? Okay, so we know. Oh, come on, Penguins. Get it together, you guys. It's not that far. It's only 33 seconds. You got to be careful. Oh, who's going to come from the back? No, I don't think so. I think you got this one, Urban.
Wow. Strong run, Urban Freaks. Very impressive.
Urban, you're getting yourself a booster pack, and so are you, Boom Shankar. And I am the key. I'll hook you up with something else. Something nice.
Danny was my my horse in the race, and she ended up sick. She came out too fast and petered out by the end.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next time.
Never want to start out early in this one. That's for sure. I always end up in the back of the pack for some reason. Let's see who else is out there in Streamland. There's got to be somebody. Oh, Fraz, the online in, is already out there doing the Warsaken. So we'll just raid right into that show and keep Warsaken.
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Keep it in the family. Keep it Warsaken. Keep it going all Wednesday long. That's perfect. So you'll be on in a couple hours with the NFT Gamer TV.
Yeah. Let's see, hour and a half, I think, is when we're going on with them. And there's an event in our Discord if anyone's curious about the exact local time.
Awesome. So it seems like, you guys can jump in and play Fred. There's plenty of chances to play and win, I believe, throughout every day here on Twitch. If you just go looking for that Warsaken link that you guys got.
Yeah, if you go to Warsaken.tv, it'll take you right to everybody who's streaming Warsaken at the time.
That's it. It's an amazing little tool there too. Oh, where did we go? There we are. Oh man, my computer's moving super slow and choppy right now. We got to get out of here. Let everything settle down. Okay, this is where we're going to go as soon as, online in. We'll raid there. I'm going to take us out with the credits. Thanks so much, Coleman. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the booster packs, for giving away to these destroyers, these people who have destroyed me all day. It's a good time. Good to have you back, too.
Way to represent Legion. Good job on the battlefield out there. Yeah. Mr. House, good to see you, too. We'll catch you later. Appreciate you having us, as always.
All right. We'll see you next time. See you next Wednesday, hopefully. Bye,
Adios.
everybody.